Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Zelda Classics 4th Quest. I'm Nitro6003, and in the last part, we got ourselves the third Triforce piece. We finally got ourselves the blue ring, and it'll make this next section much easier. As I mentioned in the last part, we are not going to be touching level 4 in this part because we need a full wallet prior to going to level 4. And to make things easier for myself, I'm going to go get a heart container first, and then go to my normal grinding spot and basically grind up 255 rupees. Because your first bomb upgrade and your second bomb upgrade are in the next 2 levels. So if you want to have any chance of getting them, you really want to make sure you do this. So with full health, plenty of bombs right now at least, we have ourselves the whistle. And yes, you do need to find the whistle if you want to have any chance. And I do want to show something off that's here that we'll be able to get in the next part. So if you burn this bush, look at what you find. Yeah, the magical sword. So it's here in the Lost Woods. So again, if you played the third quest, it's in the same spot as level 5 was. And now I can deal with these Lionels a lot better than before, because now they don't do 2 hearts of damage. And if you could get rid of some of this garbage here, it'll make your life a lot easier. And any extra money I can get is good. So basically, if you know where level 9 was in the second quest, there is a heart container a couple of screens away. Unfortunately, you have to kill all the enemies to get it. And so this is probably one of the faster ways to get here. Not the fastest, of course. And I'll kill one of those 2 guys later. Because we got to make ourselves all the way around. Actually, you know what? We could use the whistle. That's what we'll do to get out of here. And of course, you probably wish you had a boomerang right now, but again, you can't get it until level 5. So basically, they make you do this whole first part without a boomerang. So here's where it is. But again, you cannot push the blocks until you kill all the enemies. So let's get rid of this pea hat. And again, you have to kill all the enemies here. And once you do, now you can push the block. So yeah, it's just just there as an old man. And I'm sorry I was quiet for a minute. I wanted to concentrate on getting through that part. And now, of course, I can work on getting my bombs back, because I will need a full stack of bombs for the next level also. And I already have 60 rupees, which is good. So I will go to my normal grinding spot, but I want to show off where level 4 is in this part. Now there's only one more heart container in the overworld, and you need the item from the next level to get it. So, again, a lot of these spots are familiar to you if you've played Randomizer before. I believe you use the whistle on this screen instead. So there's level 4. And like I said, we'll do that in the next part, because I do not have a full wallet right now. So one way or another, whether I did it now or after, I might as well do it now. So there, now you know where level 4 is. And we'll get to level 5 also. And you just see how easy level 3 is with just a blue ring added to it. Nothing else was added. I didn't make any other changes other than adding myself a couple extra heart containers. But I mean, I went through it without using a potion. And like I said, the faster you learn that half tile trick, the faster you'll get through level 3. And all wizard rooms, not just level 3. It's really helpful against wizards. So now we're on our normal track here as far as getting money. And now that we have the white sword, we could kill the blue levers for money too. They really amp up the enemy count in the next few levels. You're going to be seeing 10 enemies in most rooms. So, our traditional normal shop. And by the way, that you can't do that in any of the rooms. You have to have all the enemies cleared in order to push the blocks. So not like the first quest or the second or the third. So now we'll just do this circuit here, and it's like I said, this is probably your best bet as far as getting money. Since again, this is not an emulator, you cannot manipulate the money-making game with save states. So I mean, I guess you could kind of manipulate it if you save right before you go in there, and then you just go in and you go in to the money-making game, and if you don't get a positive thing, you reset the game until you get a positive, and then you save it, and you just keep doing that over and over. I guess that would work, but that's a lot more work for me than just doing this. I think I'd rather deal with these enemies here and not take my chances with the money-making game. So basically, I still think this is your best effort, best bet. Sometimes you'll get 20 or 30 rupees, sometimes you'll get 5. I mean, that's just the chance you're taking by doing this. And again, the reason why you want a full wallet is because you're going to see the 2 bomb upgrades, one right after the other. So basically, by doing it now, I avoid having to worry about that later. And by the way, the second bomb upgrade is not 100 rupees. It's actually more. And I'm not going to give away how much more it is until we get to it. And of course, having the magical sword for this would be even easier. But plenty of refills dropping here. I don't need that heart right now. I'm actually getting more money from the blue levers than the red levers, which is weird. At least for me, it's weird. Usually it's the red ones that give me the money. That was a very successful trip. And I am going to need an enemy bait at some point. But definitely not for the next level, so we'll hold off on buying it until after. I don't believe you need it for level 5 either. I have to go back and look at my notes. I have notes on all this stuff, and I just don't have it in front of me at the moment. Because usually what I do is I only have my notes out for what I'm doing in that particular part. So for this part, I'm only grinding, so I don't have any of the level information in front of me. And this has really been a nice way to grind up money. And like I said, you probably could have used that blue ring sooner, but there really isn't an easier way to get it. But once you get it, you have a huge sigh of relief. And it just makes this quest much easier. I mean, are you still going to have your terrible rooms? Of course you are. That's the whole point of playing Zelda, but it makes those terrible rooms somewhat less terrible, I guess. And once I have a full wallet, we'll take a break there. And then, like I said, the next part we'll take care of level 4. And get ourselves the magical sword, which makes me very happy. And there's no slash in this quest. So even though the enemies get a little more difficult, there's no slash. So I guess in that regard, that's what makes this quest harder, is that you see upgraded enemies. I mean, nothing like mirror robes or fire robes or any of that stuff. That's not here. But I mean, you get upgraded Lamolas. I mean, Moldorms, rather. So we just need about 10 more rupees and we'll be good to go. And also, we'll be able to use our arrows pretty much infinitely now that we've gotten a full wallet. Alright, so join me next time as we take out level 4. I'm Nitro6003. I'll see you guys all next time.